We have the Ribbiting Tale of Lilypad Labor Dispute. That sounds awesome. How long is it? Very short. Let's go. I can tell this is the type of quest that you're gonna read we're gonna read the dialogue for this. I bet you're with them. Them? The frogs. Frogs? What are you talking about? Ah, I see. So you're gonna play dumb, are you? Well, I won't fall for your lies. I promise I have no idea what you're on about. If you explain, maybe I can help you. It's those frogs on the other side of the oasis. They're out to get us. All of us. If someone doesn't kill them all, we'll be living our lives as their slaves. I see. How about I head over there and take a look? You want to go near them? Well, then you're a fool. I will watch from a safe distance as they dine on your corpse. Okay, then. Well, provided that doesn't happen, I'll be back shortly to let you know what I found. I love this quest already. Oh, hello there. But you can talk? Well, of course we can talk, silly. Why wouldn't we be able to? Well, I guess I've just never considered it before. We live in a world where giant lizards with wings fly around and expel highly combustible fluids from their throats, but you never considered a frog could talk? Well, when you put it like that. Well, now that we've established our remarkable linguistic capabilities, how about some introductions? I'm Sue. This is Gary. Over there you have Dave and Jane. And good old Mr. Lonesome over there is Cuthbert. Pleased to meet you. Well, what can I do for you? Well, there's this guy over there that thinks you're all evil. Evil? We're not evil. We're just on strike. I'm sorry, what? We're on strike. Fair work requires fair treatment, and we've had enough of his nonsense. But what do you do? What are you striking from? Oh, well, I can't really remember. It's been so long that I've gone totally forgotten. Hey, Gary, why are we on strike? No idea. I've been on strike my whole life, just like my pa and his pa before him. At this point, it's just kind of family tradition. I know it's because of him, though. That monster spends every day in mistreating us. If he ever wants to see any work from us, he needs to start showing some basic respect. Too right, Gary, too right. What reason does he have for thinking we're evil anyway? Well, he's one of the capitalists, isn't he? They see a worker demanding fair rights and they go loopy. Can't have anything getting in the way of their profit margins. Oh my god! This quest is incredible! Actually, he never mentioned anything about work. He seems to think you're out to overthrow humanity. Overthrow humanity? What a load of nonsense. We love humans. Gary over there had one as a pet once. Ah, those were the days. I loved my Cynthia. Such a shame about the accident. It wasn't your fault, Gary. It wasn't your fault. Anyway, if this chap thinks we're plotting to overthrow humanity, what's he planning to do about it? I'm not too sure. He did mention at one point something about killing you all. He wants to what? He wants to kill us? Well, now I think we should overthrow humanity. Wait, no. Yeah, I've been treated like second-class citizens for too long. The revolution starts today. Wait, what about peace? Peace? Interesting. I suppose peace could be fun. There would need to be some assurances, though. Wouldn't want the guy going back on his word. Right, well, how about I go and ask him what conditions he would be willing to accept? Well, that just sounds swell. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Bro, this quest is amazing. The frogs didn't kill you. This is unexpected. Well, I had a chat with them, and they're open to engaging in some peace talks. Peace? The hypocrisy. After everything they've done, they think peace is an option? Absolutely not. Okay, but what exactly have they done that means peace isn't an option? Oh, well. Well, you know. Will they just... Yes. Look, I can't remember, but they must have done something. Tatamo, I know, my brain. Yes, I'm starting to think that's where the problem lies as well. They must have taken my brain. That's why I can't remember. You tell them I want my brain back. You'd be willing to negotiate peace in exchange for your brain? Negotiate? I don't negotiate with monsters. I don't think they're monsters. They actually seem somewhat friendly. Well, do they have a leader? I'm not sure. Well, you go tell them that I'll only negotiate with their leader. Every day I find myself further questioning my life choices. Fine. I'll go and ask them about their leader. Hello again. Have you found out what peace conditions the Grumpy Guts wants? Sort of. He seems to be open to the idea of peace talks, but he only negotiates with a leader. Do you have a leader? Well, not really. Now, we're more about collective leadership. We did consider starting a union at one point, but Dave messed up the paperwork. Well, would you be interested in having a leader? A change to our political structure? That's quite the thing to undergo. Yeah, especially in times of war. Still, maybe we need to mix things up. We've been saying for a while now that we've been stagnating. Perhaps this is just the thing we need. There would need to be an election, of course. Do you have a process for that sort of thing? Absolutely. We use a first past the post system where everyone votes based on the candidate's hopping capabilities. Come again? Oh, it's all very simple. The candidates perform their finest hop and everyone else votes on which they thought was the best. And the one that with the most votes wins. I see. Well, I don't, but for the sake of my sanity, let's say I do. Shall we call an election then? Sounds like a wonderful idea. There's just a small matter of Cuthbert. Cuthbert? That's right. You see, while you were gone, we told the others about this whole killing us all business. Now, I must admit, emotions did run a bit high, especially for Cuthbert. Once he learns about the election, he will almost definitely want to put himself forward, and I'm afraid he has little interest in peace. I mean, can you blame the guy? Cuthbert was once the leader of the Frogs for Humanity Society. The guy loved humans, but after what they did to his favorite plant, some wounds never heal. So you're saying Cuthbert can't win the election? The idea of rigging an election is one that fills my democracy-loving heart with terror, but yes, we will need to do that. It's okay if we're the ones to do it, right? Not in the slightest, but I do love that positive attitude. Besides, the alternative is all-out war with humanity, which we very much need to avoid, so how do we ensure Cuthbert can't win the election? The hop-off will see the candidates hop from the shore to a lily pad. Now, if Cuthbert's lily pad had an unfortunate hole in it, okay, I guess I'm off to sabotage a lily pad. Just be careful with Dave and Jane. They're sticklers for the rules, I'm afraid. Can't let them see you. Oh my god. Hello there. Have you thought about the election? Isn't it thrilling? That's definitely a word we could use to describe the situation. Anyway, speaking of the election, I need to inspect the lily pads. No can do. We've got them all set up nicely. Can't be letting anyone else mess things up, can we? Of course not, but don't you think it would be wise for a third party to just give them a quick once-over? Besides, the two of you deserve a break. Well, I really could do with a bit of a rest, not to mention the fact that I'm starving. Still, the lily pads are our duty. It would be wrong of us to let someone else touch them. You said you were hungry. Out of interest, what would you fancy? For when the election is out of the way, of course. I'd kill for a nice tasty orange. An orange? And no frogs ate oranges. Yeah, most people think we just eat flies. We do, and we love them. But sometimes you find out that you just had enough of flies and fancy something more exotic. Where do you get your oranges? They grow on trees around here, like this one right next to us. From time to time, an orange will fall off, but the really good ones are the ones at the top. Just assume we can't reach those. Uh-huh. Interesting. Look! Oranges! Hello again. How are things going with the lily pad sabotage? It's all sorted. Just in time as well. The hop-off is about to begin. So who's Cuthbert's competition? Sue, of course. Don't worry. Once I win, I'll make sure those peace talks go nice and smoothly. Shall we get started then? Let's go. Welcome one and all to what is bound to be a thrilling frog hop-off. The stakes are high for this one, and indeed the future of our entire world may be at stake. Our first contender for today is Sue. Let's see what she's got. What a corker of a hop. Excellent work. Next up we have Cuthbert. Well, he's dead. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, it totally slipped my mind, but he never learned how to swim. A frog that never learned how to swim? Are you serious right now? Afraid so. Cuthbert is now as dead as an old one. With only one contender left standing, I can now announce that Sue is the winner. Oh my god, we killed Cuthbert. Holy sh! Oh no, that's all so we can go with these peace talks underway. I can't believe we killed him. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry yourself. Something like this was bound to happen at some point. It's his fault, really. Imagine never learning how to swim. Exactly. What does our foe want? He thinks you've stolen his brain and would like it back. His brain? We don't have his brain. Is there anything else you can offer him? Not really. Must be something. It's not like we really do much. We're frogs. All we do is eat flies along with the odd orange. Well, maybe we can still work with that. I'm sure our friend doesn't like flies. Maybe we could deal with the flies around here for him. Sounds like a job for us, though we'd of course need something in return. which is fair pay for fair work, of course. If not, we'll go on strike. We're good at going on strike. How would you like to be paid? I don't always say flies, but it seems we got that covered. Oranges? Oranges, perfect. Ah, and orange juice as well, straight from the tap. From the tap? But orange juice doesn't... Never mind. Let's not complicate things. I'll take these terms with him and see what he says. Wait, is this how they went on strike originally? Have you found the leader of the frogs? I'm only going to negotiate with the leader, and has sent me with their terms. What do they say? Frogs would kill the flies around the oasis, and in return they'd like you to pay them in oranges. Flies? But what have the flies done wrong? Well, don't they spread disease and eat your food? Yes, but so did my brother, and I never wanted him dead. What else have the flies been doing? I don't know. You seem convinced the frogs were out to get you before. Maybe the flies are as well. Flies are out to get me? Is it really true? You know what? Sure. The flies want you dead, and they plan to do it tonight. The monsters! So you're willing to make this deal with the frogs? Not yet. First, I must see proof of the horrific betrayal by the flies. Find this proof for me and I'll agree to the deal. Maybe my whole life is just one big nightmare. Fine, I'll find this proof. Oh my god. What a quest, dude. I'll go to the peace talks. He's open to proposals. He wants proof the flies are against him. He doesn't half complain, does he? Maybe it would have been easier just to kill him. How about you steal a prized position of his and plant it on the flies? Oh, good. Now we're adding theft to today's crimes. Well, it could be worse. It could be murder. We already committed murder. Nah, that wasn't murder. Manslaughter at best. Or maybe it was frog slaughter. It had to be done. Now why don't you go and find something to steal? Fine. He's got a gnome plushie. I have one of these. Capybara. You prefer to face... Oh my god. It's Cuthbert, Lord of Dread. Okay. Well, he's dead. You're back. Do you have the proof? I think I do. You see that big pile of dung the flies are gathered? I'm sure I saw something belonging to you in it. It cannot be. Wait here. I must check it once. See, my worst fears have come to pass. This is a dark day, not just for me, but for all of humanity. Return to the frogs. Tell them we have a deal. I have good news. The terms have been accepted. Wonderful. Peace at last. And it turns out Cuthbert was still alive after all. Cuthbert's alive? Amazing. No. He's now properly dead. Oh. War always has casualties. We will forever remember Cuthbert's sacrifice. Well said. Today will be remembered by all the frog kind, and as much thanks to you. Thanks. I only wish I had the ability to scrub the memories from all of this from my brain. But as I can't, I guess I'll now have to carry them forever. Have you ever tried soap with water? Oddly enough, no. Don't be so negative. You've done a good thing. Now go. Go with the blessing of the frogs and know that you are really are a true hero. Oh my god. Look who it is. Again, how are things going? Amazing. We get paid to eat all day and our payment is more food. Life has never been better. Too right, Gary. This is much as better than being on strike. Oh my god, capybara. Wait, look how tiny this capybara is. Guys, they added capybaras to Runescape. Oh my god. Capybara in RuneScape. Let's go.